Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to talk about how to find the perfect foundation for you. First, you need to find out the kind of skin type that you have. All foundations are made for a specific type of skin. Some foundations are made for dry skin, some foundations are made for really oily skin, and some foundations are curated for combination skin. So the way that you can find out what kind of skin type you have, of course you can go online and just look up different tests that can figure it out, but all you have to do is ask yourself a few questions. First, do you find yourself getting oily during the day? If you get oily here and here, then that means you are oily in your T-zone. If you are oily all over in the middle towards the end of the day, then you have oily skin. And of course, T-zone oiliness is combination skin. Or the other option is that you may not find that you are oily at all during the day. As a matter of fact, your skin gets very dry and flaky and you need to constantly moisturize your face. You can pretty much go into any skincare place like Sephora or even Clinique. I've gone to Clinique before, and you can talk to them and ask them to help you find out what skin type you have. Once you found out what skin type you have, it will be so much easier to figure out what foundation you should wear. That brings me to tip number 2. Read the foundation labels. A lot of times foundations will have the actual skincare it's geared for right on the box. I have this Fit Me Foundation from Maybelline. They have the skin type on each of their foundation lines. It makes things so easy. You can just look at the label and see what the foundation is geared for. Many foundation companies will have the skin type spelled out on the foundation. If you don't know if a particular foundation is good for your skin type, a lot of matte foundations are for oily to combination skin, and a lot of luminous foundations are for normal to dry skin. And another way that you can find out if the foundation is good for you is you can ask an associate. A lot of times, well, especially in Sephora, they will be able to show you specific foundations that are good for your skin type. And most high-end foundation stores will be able to help you in that area. The last component to finding a good foundation for you is finding the right shade for your skin. That is the most tricky part for me personally, because I'm still learning a lot about foundations. Actually, trying the foundation on you is the perfect way to find out if it's the right shade. The best way to find out if a foundation is good for you is by trying it on your jawline right here, and that will give you a good idea of how it will show up on your face. I used to match my foundation on my arm or on my neck, but that's not necessarily good for you because your arm tends to be more tan than your face. You don't necessarily want to be as tan as your arm. You want to go with what will match best with your neck and your chest, because you're not going to walk around with your arm right next to your face. You're going to walk around with your neck attached to your body. In a lot of stores, you can actually try the foundation there at the store. But what I've done in the past is just buy the shade that I think is closest to my face. I try it on once at home, and then if it doesn't work for me, I take it back. And you can do that at Sephora and Ulta. I'm not really sure if you can do that at places like, well, I've also tried it at Walmart. You can take it back at Walmart, but I don't know if you can take it back at places like Walgreens or small stores like that. I don't know what their policy is. So you should look that up yourself. So that is the best way to find out if the shade matches with you. So those 3 components: finding out your skin type, finding out if the foundation matches your skin type, and finding out your shade. Well, those 3 components will help you in your quest of finding the perfect foundation.